All right, Yoshi, we're going to make you blush, I think, with this interview because there's so many good things to talk to you about. Your breakout season last year, 6 touchdowns, which was amazing. But you've been called the words dazzling. You've been called flashy. These are quotes from not only reporters but your fellow teammates. Okay. You're flashing the most this training camp. Oh. Not just the blonde highlights and all of that, but what's going on the field. What is clicking for you right now? And it's so nice to meet you.
You too. I mean, my first year I was just like a core 4 special teams guy, just hoping to learn as much as I could from TB, T, and Jamar. I'm just a guy from Princeton, trying to do the most I could with the opportunity I was given, drafting the 6th round. And I knew my role that year. And then the second year when TB was gone, I knew there was a spot that had to be filled. So after my rookie year, I worked as hard as I possibly could to, give myself the best chance of, filling that 3rd receiver role. And I think I did that. And I had a productive year. I caught the ball when it came to me, even if it was, I would go a whole game, not catch a ball, and then my first ball would come to me on the 3rd down in the end of the 3rd quarter. So it was good for me to always to just stay ready. And that game experience of me starting every single game last year, I think, just made the game much slower for me this year. And of course, I worked my craft twice as hard this past offseason. So
what does that look like? Is there a little thing that you did? What did you really focus on?
It was pretty much everything. I was pretty raw coming in, and I think that I knew that as well. I have the size, the speed. I can track the ball well, but it's just all about, getting the fundamentals every single day and hitting it as hard as I could, do 2 or 3 workouts every single day. And if I do that, I don't think anybody can catch up to me.
Oof. How are you handling your TikTok fame?
It's not my personal TikTok, so it's like a bunch of fans making edits.
No, you're
stuff.
Famous on TikTok.
Yeah, it's getting around to my page nowadays, so it's nice. And
what do you see on there? Which edits?
I see a bunch of edits of me not always playing football. It's just me in an interview like this maybe, or
Hi TikTok.
Yeah, right. They might make a TikTok out of this, or just anything random, and it's good. I mean, I think that's where a lot of my popularity, at least from my fans, came from, and I'm really appreciative of that.
If you could make a TikTok that would go viral, that sort of lets people know who you are, whether it's a highlight, something in your game that you want highlighted, what is that?
Like a football, like a TikTok?
Either way, or something just about you.
I think I like the mic'd up stuff a lot because usually I'm pretty focused, but then I'll have these spurts of random stuff that happens, and I kind of grew up not nerdy, but kind of watching YouTube, and I don't know if people know all these Minecraft YouTubers used to watch, so I kind of have a different vibe than a lot of other people maybe, or how people would assume. So that would probably
people
famous.
think Joe Burrow's nerdy, and the fossil talk and all of that sort of added to this this narrative, which is a great narrative to have. Do you think he's nerdy?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think he would say he's nerdy too.
Of course.
And we love a nerd. And I always say for someone like him to be so smart, I feel like somebody who sees the game that fast always has to have a little different mind. So he's really smart there, but he also has his quirks, which I've learned they're pretty cool, honestly.
What is the nerdiest conversation you've ever had with Joe Burrow? Nerd.
Well, recently we were talking about, he was at the lunch table. I don't know how it even got to it. We're talking about our favorite natural disaster. And I think he said tsunamis was his favorite. And I asked him why, and he said they were just really rare. And I said, for me, actually, tsunamis weren't that rare because I get a tsunami warning every year. For me, tornadoes were cool because I never see them. And he said that he sees tornadoes all the time.
So this is what you guys are doing over your Poke Bowls.
Yeah, yeah. Just hearing a tornado warning and just eating our Poke over there.
I feel like a lot of trust happens in those moments, right? These little moments, you guys get to know each other, a little levity on, traveling as you guys do throughout the preseason. How would you go about, or how have you gone about gaining his trust?
Just working as hard as I can and making the plays that come. And, as I said before, I was a guy from Princeton, 6th round, so I kind of had to, I'm the guy that has to know everything because I came from Princeton, which, I did go there, but it puts a little more pressure on me. I had to know the X, the F, the Z, and, I can be the plug-and-play guy, especially when I wasn't established as I am now. And so I think from my first year to now that I know everything, I'm playing faster and I make plays, it's all, it takes time.
When you have a question, who do you go to? Do you go to Joe? Do you go to T? Do you go to Jamar, your wide receiver coach?
It depends on the situation. I think sometimes in different zone situations, Joe will tell you, oh, you can kind of settle there or do something. But if it's more technique, it'll be my coach or T or Jamar. And then if it's something that I thought the DB did kind of funny, I'll go talk to the defensive back. So it's been fun this camp for sure.
What's like a dream play for you? Like, let's manifest. Who do you guys have week 1? I forget.
Browns.
Okay, week 1. You knew that.
Yeah.
Week 1 Browns. Like, what's the perfect, like, this is where I could, like, show what I can do, the perfect play, even though I'm only really asking you that because you can do everything and you have to be able to do everything.
Yeah.
What's the dream, though, the dream play?
The dream play is me bombing somebody on their team and then going to the crowd and doing something to the fans that are sitting in the section. Any AFC North game, I think the rivalries finally start. Like the first year, you kind of get used to the rivalries, but the second and third years, you're like, okay, I don't like these guys at all. So probably do something to the crowd.
There's a question here that says, are you aware of how much this fan base loves you? I was going to ask you, why do you think this fan base loves you? You literally just gave the answer. You just want to like
down for the cause, down for the team.
Talk to the opposing AFC North teams. That sounds absolutely amazing. I hear that you've gained 15 pounds.
Yeah.
Why and how is it translating or affecting your game?
Yeah, well, I just wanted to see how much I could carry and still run. So I went back to Hawaii for the off season, and then I just ate. I didn't work out too much, and I looked on the scale. I was like, oh my god, I'm 222 pounds. Like this first week back in Atlanta is gonna kick my butt. But I went back. I didn't feel too bad, and honestly, it's all been in my legs. Like it's a little bit in the upper body, but it's mostly like in the hammies, quads, butt, and so that
what does
makes
that do for you?
Makes me more explosive. So like since I'm a kind of a lankier guy, if I have more thickness like down here, I can stop harder, I can cut faster. And I thought it was gonna kind of deter my speed, my straight line speed, but it really didn't. And I feel faster and stronger. So I mean, it can only help me.
Whose tape do you watch the most? Any player, any team?
Well, when I was a kid, it was Julio Jones all the time, and then nowadays, obviously, I get to watch Jamar every day. But a guy that I really like is AJ Brown. I think he does everything at a super high level, and he's strong and fast and physical. So that's someone I can model my game after.
What's something that Jamar does? It's like so amazing that you get to be in a locker room and kind of watch him. What's something that he does that is not teachable?
He's just a dog. Like some guys have that dog in him. I think a lot of our offensive stars have that dog in them. But he's a gamer, and I wouldn't say he comes off as not smart, but he's like much smarter than you think. Like in the game, he remembers stuff. He remembers what the defense is doing, and he's a much more cerebral player than you'd expect.
I feel like he's a step ahead of everyone.
Yeah. He knows what the defense is doing before they're doing it. He knows when the ball is coming. So he has the physical attributes and the mental attributes to be great.
Joe Burrow said that contested catches were not your strong suit when you first got in the league. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Well, I heard someone had said that. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that because they are now a strength of your game, according to Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching practice today. You were catching deep ball after deep ball from Joe. Yeah. What changed?
I think it was just me not playing that much football. Like in high school,
that'll do it.
Yeah. I think once you get used to playing the game, it helps you. So like in high school, I didn't play that much. I only started my senior year. Then my freshman year in college, I didn't play. And then each Ivy League season is only 10 games. So you don't really get to play that much ball. So once I got used to the physicality and kind of the spacing and the timing and obviously getting used to Joe, it was easy.
How do you get used to Joe?
Just keep throwing it to him. Like today, I was pretty tired today, honestly, because he kept throwing me the ball. But those reps are like really needed, and I'm really glad that he wants to get those reps with me.
You posted this quote the other day: "Dream big, work quiet." I really like that. Dream big, work quiet. What's one of those specific dreams that you have? Just
to unlock all my potential. I think a lot of people say that they want to unlock their potential, but you have to work on it every day and really be about it. And especially the position that I was in, knowing that I don't have anything really given to me, even though like I know I had the starting role. I never had anything given to me up to this point, so why would I change the way that I've done things till now?
Do you have that dog in you, like you're saying, that you admire so much about Jamar?
Of course, yeah.
Am I going to see that against the Eagles, hopefully?
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to play a lot. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited, too. I'm excited to see the Eagle Stadium and their fans, too.
So I should ask you before you go about your defense and how they're getting sharper. How would you sort of describe maybe the qualities that they have as far as like physical, aggressive? What's the word that pops into your head when thinking about this defense right now?
Yeah, when you play defense, when we're on offense, it's like oh no, like we're on offense, like let's back up. But they kind of are in an attack mindset, it seems like, and they're always talking, they're always being aggressive, they're always and they're disguising really well and stuff. So it's been a really fun camp.
I love that. Thank you so much.